doing, sis? Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. This is another bullet journaling video. Hello February. January was a month filled with mixed accomplishments. I was able to do some of the things I wanted to do, and some I couldn't do. I had some distraction. I watched a season film, The Blacklist. I mean, I need to go and shoot the person who introduced me to that movie because it was a big distraction for me in January. So I talked about all the things, all my shortcomings in January. I talked about it in the post about my review of January and February plan with me. I'll link the post in the description box below. So this is a new month. Like I say all the time, every day is a fresh start. So hello February, goals for the month. In January I didn't really have goals, I just wanted to work on my feelings, but I had goals for the quarter. But this month I want to change it and have goals for the month of February. So I'll just highlight my goals under the goal page. This other spread is the month at a glance, where I was feeling all the events I want to do in the month of February. So the month at a glance is similar to that of January. You can check my January plan with me. I'll link it in the description box below. This new spread is about myself, and it's about self-love and self-care. You can see the title that is I'm loved by God. This is Valentine. A lot of people are expectant. They are waiting for a guy to love you and give you gift and all of that, but you don't need to do that. Self-validation is very important. You need to love yourself first. So I'm going to be writing 29 things I like about myself in the month of February, and I have this beautiful quote here that says that you are responsible for your own happiness. You don't need to wait for any man to be happy. Be happy. What do you like about yourself? For me, the very first thing I like about myself is my nose. A lot of people comment about my nose from a very tender age, and I like my nose too. So look at yourself. Stop waiting for our permissions from men. Sometimes they even say things they don't mean. So love yourself and write the things you love about yourself. This next spread is about spending tracker. I like to track my expenses. I feel that if you can track your expenses, you can track almost anything. So I have the fixed expenses and the variable expenses. Fixed expenses are like your accommodation, things that are paid, data and all that. And then the variable are things you buy on a daily basis, your meals. You understand, they are giving a gift to somebody. They're not constant, they change every time. So those are the variables. And then on this next spread, you can highlight it and know what you're spending your money on. If you can track your expenses, you can track your money. This next spread is about getting organized. Just for the kitchen and the closet, I really don't do much. I have an housekeeper who takes care of everything every weekend, but before weekend I just do basic things in the house, and I like to track it so that I know that I'm doing it. I have exam, and if I don't track it, I will not get it done. So everywhere should not be messy. I'm married now. Okay, so let's move to the project planner. The project planner for this month, again, like I said, I have exams. So as opposed to January where I did 3 projects, this month I'm only doing 1 project. I'm being realistic. If I just write 3 projects, I will not do it because I have exams. So, and I don't want to be distracted. So for my project planner, I'll write the project, when is it due, the category, and estimated time to complete. So like January, I will highlight the tasks I need to get done to do that project, and note for where I need to maybe reach out to somebody or do some things to get it done, the start date and the day it should be completed. So for this month, my major project is to update one of my top posts on my website, Nigerian Ketogenic Diet. It's currently ranking on number 4, but I want to update it and see if we can do better on Google search. So it's due by February 26th. Category is fit for health NG. Estimated time to complete by the end of the month. It should take me at least a week, about 6 hours thereabout, but I don't know. I'm going to break it down. For the very first thing I want to do is to update the meta description, add Pinterest images, shoot a video, edit video, add video to the post, then include history of keto, add more benefit of keto diet, and then re-promote the post. So basically that's the project I'll be doing this month. The next spread is for my meetings. Just like the project, I'm going to restrict my meeting this month to just 1 or 2 meetings, and then we'll get the keynote of what we want to do, and then we'll revisit by the end of the month. So just like the spread in January, plan with me, the meeting, the date, the note, the to-do ideas, and then next meeting's agenda. This next spread is a study planner. In January, I had just one study planner page, but as the exam is knocking closer, I need 2 pages for my study planner, and then the name of the exam, when I'm having the exam date, days to exam, and then what to study. It's pretty much the same template for January plan with me. So I'm going to be writing the days till exam and then what to study. If I read that stuff, I'll strike it out, and basically that is how I'm going to be planning my study. At the end of the month, I want to be able to look at myself objectively and say that, okay, how many update topics did I cover? I have a number of updates I want to cover this month, and then if you want to know that, you need to click on the blog post, because I detailed all the things I want to get done this month. And finally, last but not the least, the most important is the February weekly spread. Here is similar to what I did in January actually. So I have this first page for events and the things I should get done that day, events and to-dos. I also have an habit tracker that will track hydration, exercise, quiet time, meditation, nutrition, and reading. So if I get it done in a day, I will just stroke the box, and then that will mean that I did it for that particular day. So every day I'm going to try my best to track this habit. As much as I have exam, I have other things going on in my life, I still want to live an holistic life as much as possible. As much as possible, I want to try to balance things. Though I keep saying that, the word balance is really not something that is easy to achieve. You choose what is your priority every point in time. This month, exam might be my priority, and then next month my priority might be my business or something else. Then the spread is for my weekly goals, and then whatever pops in my head, I just put it in the next week column, because sometimes so many things crop up and then we get distracted, we lose sight of our goal for that particular week. We start chasing other things, and then at the end of the week we're like, what exactly did I achieve this week? So I want to try my best to stick to my goals, and then anything that pop into my, because it's like this, my brain is constantly working, before I know it, something else has popped into it, and I really want to be careful about that. So I will move them into next week's session. Reason why I really like the spread is that it helps you track your day, it helps you track how you're spending your time, it helps you track how you're achieving your goals, because it's important to know that time just fly by. Before we know it, February will be over, and then we'll look back and ask ourselves that what exactly did I achieve? How was I able to do all this? And I really want to look back at the month of February and say that yes, I was able to do this and this, I was able to achieve this and this. So it's very important to track all these little things. So that's it. You can also use time blocking, to track your time, your work log, your study and sleep log, and you can use time blocking using the Pomodoro app or Tomato app or Focus app, any app that works for you. So that's it for February plan with me. I'm showing you guys because one of my subscribers for January said that she couldn't really see it was fast, so I'm showing you guys this page. You can just screenshot or pause so that you can see what's going on in every page. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe. Until next week, stay fit and healthy. Bye for now.